Well, it depends on who you ask. A lot of people do the 100-mile radius. Some people will do their watershed, and that's kind of a personal thing. I mean, I feel like we know when it's local. My definition of local is, could I go over there and ask the farmer a question about it? You know, is this the kind of farm where I could call this person up and say, what are you feeding your cows? And that I could get an answer. I mean, but a lot of people go with the 100-mile radius.
So your point about economies and how local food choices impact the economies. So there's a couple of, one of the things that I see that I really admire, but that is also kind of sweet and charming, is that there's a romance associated with growing food and farm to school and it's cute and whatever. Okay, well it is that. But it's also really healthy, but then it's also really good for the economy. So, for example, in the Fayetteville School District alone, one school district in this area, Adam Simmons, the nutrition director, has $600,000 to feed all the kids for the year, which is, when you do the math, that's not great, but it's still $600,000. Every dollar, practically, of that is going to Salinas, California. If we can figure out the mechanics of farm to school, everybody wins, because all of our farmers, all that $600,000 stays right here. And think about that. I mean, cars fixed, parents fixed, kids, you know, I mean, everybody wins. So the economics of it are really important.
Imagine the University of Arkansas put all their money
one school
food,
district.
or even just like San Francisco, the city made a law. I don't remember the number, but the city made a law that X% of the city budget that went to food had to be sourced for their own community. You know, imagine that. And suddenly, a lot of people talk about, oh, there's supply issues. We don't have enough farmers. Well, as a business person, if there's money out there to sell, if more people decide to become a farmer, if suddenly they can make a living at it, and that benefits everyone.
Well, and I think that's part of our learning curve too. It's not just making demands on institutional food thinking. It's also working with local farmers to reshape market thinking. Like a school district is a large-scale retailer. It's not just Walmart, it's not just Kroger, it's not just Parks. The school district is a retailer. They have actual cash. They're not going to wait 90 days to pay you or 120 days to pay you. You're feeding your kids. Dr. Kurt Rome, a professor at the university, has a great story. He grew up on the apple orchard, that all the apples were bought and served at the Fayetteville School District. And so when he was a teenager, they got a letter from the district that said, like, we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to get them on a truck. And that was the end of that. And so, like, he's an agricultural professor. These are the kind of people that we find in the community who has a fire in his belly of, like, all his career, he's been trying to get back to one decision point. And so looking at how that affected his family's farm, how it affected farms all around here, and that these aren't just rhetorical questions, these are real, viable jobs. There's one of the publications back there is creating jobs in the food economy and local food systems, and so these are real jobs. Another document back there that you guys are welcome to request is an Arkansas Farm and Food Economy study that was just done last year for the Heifer Project. And so I won't go into a lot of it, but just one statistic just to back up what Lee was saying is that so basically, if Arkansas consumers, let me back. Arkansas residents purchase $7 billion worth of food each year. $4 billion of that is eaten at home. So if Arkansas consumers purchase only 15% of the food they need for home use directly from state farmers, Arkansas farmers, $1 billion of local economy would stay in our state. So this is where subsidies are good for what they're good for, but we are the subsidy. If we can create the market demand, if we can create the pathways for these systems to open up, then capitalism works. If we can